Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day so far. I was going to try to film this in the morning, but then I was like, oh, I should wait for the veto ceremony to happen. And then it's taking a millennium for the veto ceremony to go down. It's 12:36 here, so it's 9:36 in California. So I would have to wait another 3 hours at least. And honestly, I hate waiting. So there's that. If you're new here, hello, I ramble a lot. Welcome. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. It helps me out a lot. And if you want to donate, all that information is in the comments or in the description box. And if you want to follow my social medias, all of that info is there as well. Moving on. So I have been MIA from YouTube. Well, not really. Yesterday I went live with Jolene, but I haven't posted any updates on my channel since Saturday, I think. Today's Monday? Yeah. So it's been a couple of days. I feel like a lot has gone down, but also hasn't really gone down. Like, it's just been a lot of chaos, but not productive chaos to where like things are actually happening. It's just been a lot of like merry-go-round circling happening, and so like it feels like a lot is going on, but in retrospect when I'm speaking about it, not a lot has gone on really. They did have the veto competition. Tiffany, Kyland, Travis, Frenchie, Alyssa, and Derek X all played in the veto competition. So Derek X playing definitely added another wrench to French fries plans, but I'm not mad about that because fuck French fry. And Derek X actually ended up winning it, which is so funny because that was exactly who Frenchie wanted to put up as a renom. So again, his plan is kind of being blown up, and it's like, Frenchie, this is exactly why you shouldn't be so open and honest about your plans. You know, you should keep things to yourself. Not everything needs to be spoken out loud. Some things can just be kept in the vault, and 9 times out of 10 it's better off that way. So if you're ever in Big Brother in the future, just keep that in mind, that not everything needs to be spoken about. Some plans can be kept to yourself. And it's really crazy because he's a Capricorn, and he's definitely got some air signs somewhere. And then it's like I said, it's just been a lot of back and forth conversation with Frenchie. He keeps wanting the veto used and then not wanting the veto used. He wants it used on Kyland, and then he wants it used on Alyssa. He plans on putting Travis up on the block, and then he's thinking about putting another girl up on the block. Like, all of these things is just a circle, and he can't make up his damn mind and stick to something. He is definitely a last minute conversation person. So by what I mean by that is, any house guests, if they're in trouble, all they gotta do, talk to him last minute and they'll be good. Brent did it pretty much. I think he spoke to Frenchie the day or the night before nominations. He ended up saving his ass. And I think that it would work to other house guests' benefits. I don't know if anyone else has realized that in the house, but I mean, it's pretty obvious. So Derek X did tell Frenchie that he plans on using the power of veto. He is going to use it, and he made that decision on his own. And I just feel really bad for Derek X because he's been dragged through the ringer this last couple of days. You guys, I keep wanting to say this last week, but it hasn't even been a full week. Today marks 5 days since they moved into the house, so it hasn't even been a full effing week. And all of this shit has gone down. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Total insanity. Anarchy everywhere. But yeah, he's been talking a lot of hypotheticals, and it's been really irritating because I wish he would keep those hypotheticals up his ass and out of his mouth. But yeah, so Derek X did tell Frenchie that he's going to use it, and that kind of spiraled Frenchie into the hypothetical conversations. He pulls a lot of Kylan, what would you think if the veto wasn't used on you? Do you think that Alyssa would be safe, or what do you think? Like, do you think you would stay if you were next to Travis? And then Kylan's like, but you guys have been promising me that the veto will be used on me. You know, like, it's those kinds of situations where it's like, what are you talking about, Frenchie? The house guests and the live feed viewers cannot keep up with this guy. It's insane. Azza has actually been really irritated with Frenchie. She is on Frenchie's team, Team Jokers. It's her, Frenchie, Brittany, and Derek F. And in the team, it seems like only Derek F has any tolerance for Frenchie. Brittany and Azza have both been talking about how irritated they are with the way Frenchie's been going about things. They have not talked, or Frenchie has not talked to his team about any of the decisions he's made. He hasn't brought them up all at once to have like a team meeting or anything. And it's just like, Frenchie, you really took this HOH by the balls and just went with it, you know? Like, there was no rhyme or reason to any of the things that he did. He just grabbed it, twisted, and ran. Yeah. Anyway, so Azza's really pissed off about him when it comes to that whole situation. There is a new girls alliance formed, which is so exciting, and I really hope that it goes well and it goes far. It is called the Sirens, which I thought was great because you guys know the mythology behind sirens. They sing their, you know, their mystical song, and they lure stupid men into their depths, into the ocean, and they murder them. And I just think it's great that they name themselves Sirens. Anyways, it's Claire, Tiffany, Azza, and Brittany. And I think that that's such a great combination of women. They're all smart, they're all intelligent, they're all very observant. There's 2 Geminis on there, a Sagittarius and a Leo. That is an awesome combination. And I think that I definitely think that there's a possibility that that alliance could go far, and it's definitely the alliance I'm rooting for. I will always be pro-woman. So there's that. And then finally, last night was rough for Mr. Frenchman. It was rough because he was an asshole. Yeah, he was a real big asshole last night. It was more so this morning, between like 2:30 and 5:30 in the morning. So it was late for them. But he was a real big dickhead. Yes, he was. He basically spewed out microaggressions towards Kylan and also pretty much Xavier. They were all having a conversation, and again, Frenchie started talking in hypotheticals, and Kylan was like, but we have the numbers. And Frenchie didn't like that. And that was literally how Kylan said it. Kylan was very calm and was like, well, we have the numbers. You know, he was confused because Kylan has been repeatedly told that he is going to be saved and he's going to be okay. Again, it's Frenchie opening his big mouth when he doesn't have anything to back it up with. And so Kylan was confused, of course. His calm response to Frenchie was Kylan being aggressive. And what was the word that Frenchie used? It was, what was it? I thought I wrote it down. I forget. Oh, snapping. Yeah, he said that Kylan snapped at him. And Kylan is basically like a golden retriever. He's just so happy-go-lucky. He's really chill, really fun, really just a golden retriever energy in the house. And the fact that Frenchie was really pushing that Kylan was snapping at him, being aggressive, and at one point he even said that Kylan threatened him, and then he also said that Xavier, who was talking to Frenchie and trying to calm him down, threatened him as well. This guy has lost it, you guys. He has lost his marbles, if they were ever there, and I don't know what else to say about that. Frenchie ended the night by having a meeting with Travis, Christian, and Brent. I'm not certain if Derek X was there. I don't think he was. I think Frenchie had a conversation in the dark with Derek X. I don't think Derek X was present for this living room conversation that happened. So it was Travis, Brent, Christian, and Frenchie, and he basically was talking about Hannah as a possible nomination if the veto is used, and Derek X has said that he's going to use it. So it's like now Hannah's up on the block possibly. It's a whole effing mess, and it's just so funny because Frenchie night one told everybody that all of the women are safe and all of the minorities, and he just went real quick, and nobody even asked him to say that. He said that on his own. Yeah, he's a weirdo. He's a crazy person, and it's like I want him to go because I don't know if being in the Big Brother house is good for him, but at the same time, if he goes, I feel like there goes all of the house chaos, and I don't know if I really want that to happen either. So yeah, but I don't know if I could handle Frenchie chaos for much longer at the same time. It's a lot. I have to take live feed breaks because he just talks a lot. He talks in circles, and it's a whole mess. So now we're looking at a possibility of Hannah being put up on the block. Right now, I guess it's Travis and Hannah. At first, it was just Travis, but it does seem that Frenchie is now a dude bro and is tight with Travis, so who effing knows. The nomination or the veto ceremony is gonna happen this afternoon between like 12 and 3. I don't know, so we got a couple hours. I'm sure by the time I upload this, it'll be in the middle of happening, so that's just great. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow night, and we can do like a little update live together, so make sure your bell notifications are on, and yeah. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.